In 2023, Parliament of Uganda passed a law to allow removal of human organs and transplant to another person. Removal from one person and transplant to another. The law is called the Uganda Human Organ Donation and Transplant Act. That's the law. The president assented the law, signed that law on 15th March 2023. The question is, who exactly did our MPs ask? They consulted who? Because the law they made is meant to remove our organs and donate them to some other people. Remove the organ from one person to another. The kidney, the lungs, the liver, the heart. You members of parliament, each of you has one heart. Who exactly did you ask? You want to donate whose heart? You want to donate whose heart? Whose kidney? Whose lung? Whose liver? Whose tissue? Whose cell? Why didn't you ask Ugandans about that law? Why didn't you consult us? Why? I have read the law. In the first place, it has provisions that cannot be effected. It has provisions that can't be put into practice. For example, Section 68 talks about determination of brain death. When is a person considered to be brain dead? And if that person is considered brain dead, how are the organs of that person supposed to be harvested from that person and taken to the bank? Because where they keep the organs, tissues, and cells is called the bank under the law. Now, the question is, if the law states that a person should have stated that he is willing before brain death, he is willing to donate his or her organ or organs. Who exactly has ever stated that the moment you see me brain dead, please remove my organs? Who has said so? The same law under Section 69 says, if the person did not say so, that I'm willing to donate my organs, the moment the person is brain dead means you have not died completely. You are still, they put you on oxygen, they keep some of your body functions going on. The question is, I mean, they said, the law says that if the person did not consent to donation, removal of their organs, then close relatives who are there should be asked. Who has ever been asked? That you say, your uncle, your auntie, your child, your father, your mother is here. According to us, the person is brain dead, but we want to remove the kidneys. Who has ever been asked? Here in Uganda, who has ever been asked? Because that's what the law says. Now, the same law says that determination of brain death should be done by specialists. Where are they? We are not educated about them. That even when specialists determine that you are brain dead, your organs can be removed, they have to consult the council, the Uganda Human Organ Donation and Transplant Council. Who has that time? Where has the council been consulted before removing organs of a person? Because nowadays, the way I see, I could be wrong, but the way I see, we actually bury housings. The moment they detect that someone is going to die, the person is converted into some kind of supermarket. They go and harvest the organs. Yo, that's what I think. You can correct me if you think I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Because nowadays you find People have died of accidents. The injury is on the head. But the body is sliced, is operated on. What were they looking for inside? It means the organs are going to be removed or are being removed without anyone's consent. It is possible. It is possible that human organs in Uganda are being removed from people's bodies without the consent of either the person who has died, that means before the death, or any close relative of that person. Now, another question. Who has gone with a sick heart to a hospital in Uganda? And they have told him that, by the way, we have a heart here. We have a kidney. We've been keeping some kidney. The same way we see blood bank, the Uganda blood bank, giving blood. Because you can come, when you have lost blood, they transfuse you. You get more blood. Who has gone to which hospital and got a kidney free of charge? Or even for sale in Uganda? Who? And the same law talks about export of organs. Export of human organs. That is the same law. It speaks about export of the human organs removed. Organs, tissues, and cells are being exported. That's what the law says. Because by the time they made the law, it means they had the market. When they get money from the export of our kidneys and hearts, do they share with the family members? Do they share with the children of the deceased, of the person who has died? Do they? Who has received what money as a result of the transplant, the removal of the organs of their sister, mother, father, child, husband, wife? Who has received any money? We don't go to hospital and you give us the organs you removed from other people. We don't see the money which you obtain from the organs. What exactly is happening? So in my view, this law was not properly thought out. It has gaps. It is full of injustice. It is full of utopian imaginations. It is a bad law which should be revised, which should be either repealed or amended. Otherwise, people will start killing others. Because who determines that I am brain dead? Who determines that? What if you have a market there? You've been looking for a lung, a kidney, a liver, a tissue, a cell, and you are lucky I have arrived and I don't even have a relative. I'm an accident victim. Am I going to survive? And you guys are going to be killed for purposes of harvesting their organs. That a person who is about to die is now seen as some kind of spare parts shop, becomes a shop for spare parts. For others we do not know. And that even when organs are harvested, we don't see where they go. They don't return to us by way of going maybe to some other person who needs them. I see people flying to India, Europe, wherever, to look for A, B, C, D. Where are the organs that are harvested from Uganda? Who is benefiting from them? The families, are they benefiting from them? Okay, you can say after all the person was going to die. Where is the money? It goes to who? It goes to government alone. So my heart, my lungs, my liver, my tissue, my cell, they belong to government. This is a bad law. Think about either repealing it or amending it.